Live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Oakland Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Alex Wood. What do you look for here?
The guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch to contact, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him. And he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire. So he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Bryce Terang, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. Wood keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That misses the zone. And that is ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The lefty, the 1-0. Terang on at first, nobody out. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. Now it rolls down into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. In to score from first. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second.
Ball.
Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Scott Alexander, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Otanez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Left-hand hitter waits. Pulls that one foul. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Good job to fight that one off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. 1 away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball there. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, gets it to first, and they get Adames for the out.
That is good. The right fielder.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2 outs. Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Oakland, today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here it comes. And it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. And another ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Brent Rooker next to bat for the A's. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So digging in, Brent Rooker. And fires in a fastball at 95.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. And that one is inside ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3-run homer.
J.J. Bleday up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Yeah, there's the strike.
3-1.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.